Why the owls became enemies of the crows. A long time ago, the birds of a forest covered a meeting to elect a new king for themselves. They were dissatisfied with their present king, Garuda the eagle, who spent most of his time enjoying in heaven rather than fulfilling his duties as the king of the birds. So the birds decided that they would elect some other bird as their king. After many arguments and heated discussions, the birds finally came to the decision that they would crown the owl as their new king. They started making preparations for the coronation of the newly elected king of the birds. Just then a crowd blew in and made an objection to the bird selection, saying, "You have chosen the owl as the king. What were you thinking? Why such an ugly bird? He also goes blind during the day, and what's more, owls are birds of prey. He might just kill one of you and have you for his meal rather than protecting you as his subject. What kind of a king would such a bird make? A peacock or a swan would do much better." The birds thought that the crow's argument was based on logic. This made them reconsider their decision. They decided to hold another meeting on a later date for the election of the king. The coronation ceremony was postponed. The owl, who was still sitting ready to be crowned as the king, noticed that suddenly everybody had gone absolutely quiet around him. Since it was daytime, the owl could not see anything at all. He started growing restless and a little suspicious too. At last he asked his attendants why the coronation was taking so long. The attendants replied, "Sir, the coronation ceremony has been postponed. The birds have changed their minds about crowning you as their king. They have all gone back to their homes now. There is nobody here." The owl was infuriated. "Why?" he asked. The attendant replied, "A crow put up arguments against the owl. Family. He said the owls are ugly and are killers." The owl lost his temper even more. He said to the crow, who was smirking, "You have deprived me of the honor of becoming the king of the birds. So from now on the owls will be sworn enemies of the crows. Beware of us." The crow realized that his oversmartness had made him an enemy, but it was too late now. That is why it is said that you should think twice before you say or do anything.